free range goat in town, America. Hello, this is Uncle Jim. In a previous video, I shot this crank Keith style 255 grain bullet through milk jugs. It ended up in the 6th milk jug and mushroomed like this. And it's 14 to 15 BHN. Georgia Boy 44 previously did a video shooting through 2 milk jugs and then wet denim jeans with a softer alloy and got a huge mushroom. Now we've been chatting back and forth on our replies, and my theory is the wet denim jeans is making them mushroom even more. So hopefully he's going to shoot the same load in his 44 with the softer alloy through milk jugs only, like I did on this test. We'll see how many milk jugs they go through. This one landed in the 6th jug, and this is a 14 to 15 BHN bullet. His was 9 to 10 BHN. So we're going to do the opposite. Hopefully he'll join in with me. He didn't know about this. But I'm going to shoot through 2 milk jugs like he did and then wet denim. And I'll guarantee you this thing is going to mushroom even more because it's like hitting a wet wall. Now, Leverguns 50 he probably created this whole thing shooting into wet denim. This will be the first time for me. But his factory jacketed hollow points were getting clogged up, in my opinion, and they were failing. So I think he should shoot through some jugs and then into the denim to give the factory hollow points a chance. However, me and Georgia Boy 44 are on the same page. Who needs a hollow point when you cast your own? So I'm using a harder alloy than Georgia Boy. It's still mushrooming. We'll see what it does through 2 milk jugs and wet denim, and I guarantee it's going to mushroom even more. So this 255 grain cranky Keith mold and 14-15 BHN with 22.5 grains at 296. So it's a warm magnum, kind of at the upper end, but not the hottest. And I'm doing the exact same load I did with this one, except for we're doing 2 jugs and denim, wet denim. Let's see what happens. Hopefully Georgia Boy will join in and just shoot milk jugs only and see what the difference is and how many jugs it went through. Mine landed in the 6th, like I said. Now I'm going to do 2 and denim. All right, this should be interesting. All right, I'm going to try and chrono at the same time. 2 milk jugs and a couple pair of jeans. I hope that's enough. This last bucket is filled with water, just in case. It could go through the whole thing. Would you just look at the steam coming off of that sumbitch? All right. Okay, we got 1,749 feet per second. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's talk damage. Well, we lost more of the table. There's a jug over there, partial, and a jug here. And then way over here is half a milk jug in the tree. Well, it looks like we stayed in the denim because I don't see anything beyond. So let's check this out. I had water in this guy just in case. And let's flip them. Let's flip them this way. All right. I feel like lever action. Look at that. It went into the first one. It's like hitting a wall. And there it is, right in the back pocket. See how that'll clog a hollow point? See that? That's why the hollow points get clogged. These don't care. Now looking at it, with my alloy, it looks about the same size, but we'll go in and measure it. You can see the powder coat's working nicely. And so there it is. First pair of jeans. Wet jeans are like a brick wall. So let's see, it went in here. That's one folded pair of jeans, and then went in the back pocket. This could have clogged a hollow point also, the milk jug, but it didn't care. All right, that's why I like wad cutters. All right, one pair of jeans. I can use these again. Nice. All right, so let's check this out, see what happens. You think I can get one more use out of this table? I'm not so sure. Oh well. Okay, so before we proceed, Georgia Boy in the 44 test was using the Big Daddy 310 Lee mold right here, which I also have and need to test, and a softer alloy. This has a much wider nose and more lead at the tip, so of course it's going to mushroom a lot bigger than the smaller key style and 310 versus 255 grain bullet. So there's that, and then the softer alloy. So maybe I need to test these and send him some of these to test, and we can straighten that out. So of course we're going to have a smaller mushroom with the smaller bullet. These feed excellent in the lever action. They're shorter. There's just, you know, much better feeding. But either one of these can take care of business. All right, let's proceed on. All right, so I gave you a guarantee, and the last video I had the movie Tommy Boy in it, and that's appropriate as far as the butcher and the guarantee, because guarantees are crap, okay? Real results, no paper, on the ground testing. So it didn't expand much more than the other one. We'll have to see what Georgia Boy does with the 6 jug test, but this one only expanded slightly more, hitting the denim. Now I will say this, if you're deer hunting or bear hunting or mountain lion hunting and they're wearing wet jeans, you're in trouble, because that stuff is like a brick wall. Stopped it on the first pair of pants. I couldn't believe it. All right, so we were cooking at almost 1,800 feet per second. That is my limit for a non-gas checked powder coat bullet with certain BHN. That is my limit. Everyone else has their own opinion. So I was right at that border. This is a non-gas check bullet. So 15 BHN, going that fast. There's no damage to the powder coat, but that's my limit just from shooting other stuff, 357 maximum. The primer looks great. There's still a little more there to go. So on the previous video with 6 jugs, the same bullet weighed 251.3 or 0.4. 251.4. This one weighs 251.9, so we retained a little bit from it breaking up. And now let's check the size. All right, in the previous video was 6 milk jugs, 686. The highest point here was, I think we got into the 9, 692, and then we got like a 667, 666. Okay, That's a bad number. Now this one, I'm looking through the phone here. Wait, there we go. 673. It's slightly bigger all the way around and less broke up because of the denim. 675. Then we go to the tips here, and I think we got a 69, 686, 683. Okay. 685. Let's do right here. 693. 692, 693. Okay, so that alloy is at the limit for mushrooming. However, I want the penetration. So I think I'm pretty good here at just sticking with 1415 BHN. I do have some Keith style, very similar to this bullet, in a gas check, and I could go softer like Georgia Boy did, but I'm plenty fine with that. I mean, we have a 200, almost 252 grain bullet. That's a slammer, so I'm perfectly fine with that. This is how it looks. Let me do a close-up. And we're right at the limit of powder coat, in my opinion. You can probably go faster, but I'd rather not lead my barrel. And so I'm totally fine with that. Now, the Georgia Boy 9 to 10 BHN was intriguing. What I said in the previous video is about 12 would be my limit. And I think I'll try and make up some with 12 BHN, non-gas checked. He used a gas check. And that's where you're going to run into trouble going close to 1800 feet per second. So I hope you found this interesting. I hope Georgia Boy does just jugs only with his softer alloy, and we'll see what is, how many jugs it goes into and how big it gets. But for me, I'm perfectly fine with this. You never know when you're deer hunting and they're wearing a pair of wet jeans. You got to cover all the bases here. All right. Thanks for watching. I could bump this up a little more with the same bullet. We're still good. I could run it hotter. Might get better results, but we're getting consistency no matter what. And like I said, the hollow points can get clogged up with materials or whatever, whether it's their hide or just milk jugs or denim, plastic, whatever. The wad cutter does not care, okay? The wad cutter doesn't care. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you found it interesting. It was fun. Until next time.